Alright, so this is where the magic happens. This is my makeup room slash office slash girl cave. It's gonna give you a quick look around the, sorry to make you dizzy, room. This is my Vanity, the Alex 9 drawer, whatever, from IKEA. This vanity right here was actually a desk and then a separate mirror. My sister-in-law is like obsessed with antiquing. So she found this desk for $2.50. All right, and then just to give you a super quick overview of what's in my vanity drawers. It gets stuck really easily. This thing is really old. This first drawer I just keep my nail stuff. So I got nail tools, nail polish remover, nail file, cuticle oil, that kind of stuff. This right here is my entire nail polish collection. Compared to my makeup collection, it's kind of weird that I only have about a dozen, but pretty lazy and I don't use nail polish very often. This next drawer, I just have my hair tools, which really only consists of these three, and this is the only one that I really use. It's the Sultra Bombshell. It's a clampless iron, really good. This is just an old watch container that I keep hair ties and bobby pins and stuff in. Those are just some extension bags. The extensions are hanging in my closet. Ooh, yeah, like that sound? I do too. And then in this last drawer, I have all of my hair products. Got another spray back there, some Velcro rollers, one of those sock bun things, and some headbands. Okay, so starting over here on the left side of the vanity, first I have this stuff, it's a lotion, it's called AmLactin. I just started using it and I am absolutely in love with this stuff. It has lactic acid in it. Light up mirror, this is from Conair. Over here I have this acrylic container that I got from Marshall's, I think. Here I keep my MAC lipstick collection, or most of my MAC lipsticks. There are just a few that don't fit in here. Over here I have this eye cream from Philosophy and some MAC lip conditioner. So I have an eyelash curler, tweezers, scissors. This is, it's called Hair Potion by Aveda. And then this is a similar product right here by Big Sexy Hair. It's called Powder Play. I just got this today and I'm really impressed with it so far. And then this came with it. It's just a dry shampoo. Alright, and then over on this side I have my brush cleaner. So this is MAC brush cleaner. I just bought this a little while ago and I'm definitely liking it a lot more than the other kinds I've tried. This has more MAC brush cleaner in it. I just put it in this bottle so I could use it as a spray. I have this hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works in the scent Sweet Pea. And then this is my makeup brush collection. Probably a little bit excessive, but I freaking love makeup brushes. Over here I have all of my foundation brushes. Got Sigma, a couple Real Techniques, Morphe brushes, a Sonia Kashuk flat top kabuki brush. These are all of my eye makeup brushes. So, okay, so I've got Sigma. I just got a whole bunch of Morphe brushes, eyeshadow brushes, and I'm really impressed with them. I do have just a couple MAC brushes. I have the 239, which is this flat paddle brush, and then I have the 242. I'm not sure where that one is, but it's a slightly bigger paddle brush, really good for pigments. I don't regret purchasing those because it seems like no other brands have brushes just like them. But anyway, so I've got a whole smorgasbord of eye brushes in there. This next section is for powder brushes and blush brushes. So most of them are bigger brushes. I've got this one from Real Techniques. It is like large and in charge. Look at this baby. It takes up like half my face. I just like feeling it. Anyway, and then this last section right here is just basically everything else that doesn't fit anywhere else. So I have like brushes for concealer, contouring. I've got the NARS Ita brush hiding down here. Fan brushes for highlighting. More highlighting brushes. This one that I use for concealer. And yeah, so just a whole bunch of different brands. I've got some weird ones in there. I have like Laura Mercier, Smashbox, a bunch from the drugstore. Moving on to the 9 drawers. Up top I have, let's see, back here I have a jewelry tree, so just like my necklaces hanging so they don't get all tangled, a couple bracelets. This is a Smashbox kit that I haven't opened yet and I'm thinking of using for a giveaway. If anyone's actually watching this and would be interested in winning that, let me know. If no one answers, then I'll probably just keep it for myself. This is just a mirror that I got at Walmart, I believe. It was like $5. I thought it looked really pretty just to display some things on it. And then the things on here are things that I use pretty regularly, except for the candle, which I obviously haven't burned. I just thought it looked cute. So I have this lotion from Bath & Body Works. This is my Jimmy Choo perfume. My husband got me for my birthday. MAC Fix Plus that I use on a daily basis as well. This is old body spray that I got from Bath & Body Works, and I am sure that they don't sell it anymore. And then I just have a couple mini perfumes. I've got Chloe Love Story and Ralph Lauren Romance, I believe. Finally, moving on to the good stuff. So the first 3 drawers are all eye makeup. The next 3 are face stuff. The next one is lips, and then the bottom 2 are just, I'll show you these because they're not that exciting. This one is my eyelashes. I don't wear a lot of lashes, so I just have a few from the drugstore. I have these fun ones with feathers on them that I got for Halloween last year or a couple years ago. And I've got my brush cleaning stuff over here from Sigma. And then back here I just have a bunch of like makeup bags. This one has some makeup in it that I'm planning on giving away because it's not the right color for me. This one I just use to keep some like back to MAC stuff, magnetic backing, just boring stuff pretty much, and some pamphlets are back there too. And then the bottom drawer is just body sprays, lotions, a few perfumes back there, hand sanitizers, that kind of stuff. So this first drawer is probably my favorite in the whole collection, and this is my larger eyeshadow palettes. I keep both like custom-made ones like this one, as well as pre-made ones. Okay, so this is the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. It was like a total impulse buy, but I'm so glad that I got it. It is so freaking beautiful. Up here, Shell Shock is the best silver I own or have ever seen. It is like insane pigmentation. Look at this. I also have a couple of Coastal Scents palettes back here. These are some of my first ones. This is the Warm palette. It has 88 shades. Each of those is about the size of a dime. Most of them have really good pigmentation. There are some duds in there for sure, but like the lighter ones, like the pure white, the really light matte ones are kind of chalky and patchy, but for the price, I believe this is $24.99. Definitely worth it. And then I have another one back here. This is the Shimmer palette, which is just looks essentially the same, but all the shades are shimmery and there's a lot of brighter colors in there. Okay, so the second drawer is, again, eye products. These are mostly cream shadows. So this is all cream shadows or eye bases, and as well as these 4. And then these are pigments. These ones down the side are these L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, which are basically, they're like lightly pressed pigments or lightly pressed shadows. I don't know. Okay, so I have just 2 paint pots from MAC. I have Soft Ochre and Painterly. Even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I love it because it just cancels out like all the veins in your eyelids and just makes it look like a blank canvas. It just makes them look nicer. And if you're tired, it really helps with that too. And then the rest of this first container, these are all Maybelline color tattoos. Here, these are some slightly less used color tattoos. These 4 are all pigments from Maybelline. I'm not sure if they're still selling those, but they are pretty good. I really like them. I got all the neutral shades, which typical me. And here I have, this is the Makeup Geek pigment in Utopia. And then the rest of these little pots here, these are all MAC pigment samples. There's a website that I buy them off of. I can't remember the name right now, but I will definitely link that down below because it is like the coolest thing ever. You can get these samples. They're like $2 to $3, maybe $2.50. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, when you buy a full-size pigment jar from MAC, I think they're $20. They're at least $20. So unless you're going to be wearing that color like every single day for a year, you're not going to get through it. So what I love about these is that you can try all different colors without blowing like all your money, and they still will last forever. And then if you end up really liking one, you can always go and buy the full size. Okay, and then moving back here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. I have my Naked Basics palette. These are like my smaller palettes. This is my Makeup Forever palette. My favorite purple is that middle one right there. The shade is called Eggplant. This is just a Lid MAC quad. These are my like smoky shades. They just didn't quite fit in my other palettes. Then I just have some Wet n Wild palettes. This is the Comfort Zone. Then I just have some random ones back here. This is from Victoria's Secret. This is my only CoverGirl eyeshadow. It's in Shimmering Sands. I heard Ingrid Nilsson raving about it, so I caved. This is a mini palette from Victoria's Secret. Okay, third drawer down, I have the rest of my eye stuff. In this first container here, these containers are all from the Container Store, by the way. Back here, I have all of my gel liners. So they're just Maybelline, because Maybelline is awesome. There's really no need to spend any more money on a gel liner. And then I have this random one from Revlon. I have these eyeliners. That's what they're called. This is the rest of my eyeliner collection. Not a huge eyeliner wearer. There are several blacks in here, but I also have a lot of colors. It's a pretty good mix. I've got this Wonder Pencil from NYX, which is more like a concealer in pencil form. A lot of drugstore, CoverGirl, Maybelline, a few Urban Decay, one Stila. My favorite liquid liner is from Stila. I love this one from L'Oreal, the Voluminous Kohl liner. I'm not sure exactly what that's called, but I have a few Wet n Wild ones, which are really good, but they kind of bother my eyes. I do have really sensitive eyes, but this is from Sephora, and it's in the shade Cocoa, and I really like that one. Okay, moving to this next section, these are all of my eyebrow products. Clearly, I'm a bit of an Anastasia whore. I have backups of my favorite things. So this is Dip Brow in Taupe. So is this. This is a backup Brow Wiz, because running out of a Brow Wiz like halfway through doing my brows is just not an option. That happened to me once. It was horrible. Those who have seen me without any eyebrows on, I mean, you can't even see my eyebrows if I don't use them. But anyway, so I have two different shades. I have Medium Ash and Taupe. Sometimes I just use one, sometimes I mix them. I have this Maybelline brow gel. It's called Brow Drama. I believe this is a, sorry guys, a new-ish product. I do really like it. I have some more Anastasia products like the pen, which I haven't seen anyone talk about. I really like it. It's waterproof, and it's just awesome for someone like me who just does not have eyebrows. I also have a Browsings palette from Benefit, some Gimme Brow from Benefit's in there somewhere. And then here I have my mascaras. I finally figured out that hoarding mascara is a stupid idea, because once you open it, it doesn't last very long at all. I have decided that the Real is my favorite, the Real by Benefit, so I now have like all of these mini ones. And I'm being good and I'm only opening one at a time. Anyway, so I've got some other ones in here too. Voluminous Million Lashes. And then this one is my favorite aside from the Benefit one. This is Lancome Hypnose. And honestly, this one is old. I should throw this out, but the packaging is just so pretty. These are my eye primers and eye bases, aside from the cream shadows in the other drawer. So I've got a few of these NYX jumbo pencils. I have Too Faced Glitter Glue Insurance. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, my hand's shaking, I just noticed. Let's see here, I got Lorac Primer, which is really good. I've got some Benefit Stay Don't Stray. Nothing too exciting in there. I don't know anyone who gets excited about eye primers. I'm sure there's someone. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so the fourth drawer down is my bases drawer, I guess. So I have all of my primers, face primers are just in this one section here. And then my foundations and tinted moisturizers, BB cream, that kind of stuff is in these two sections. Again, these are all from the Container Store, the containers, obviously. And then down the side here, I just have a bunch of samples of concealers and, or sorry, not concealers, foundations and primers. Okay, so in here I have, these are my face primers. So I have Laura Mercier Radiance. This is the one that I use the most by far. I also have this one by Hourglass. It's their Mineral Veil Primer. It is really good, but extremely pricey. I've got Laura Mercier, just the regular oil-free one. Little sample of MAC Strobe Cream, which isn't exactly a primer, but I use it as one. I am really liking this. Probably gonna buy the full-size one. A little Benefit Professional one. This is a little deluxe sample from Clarins, I believe. Yes, their Instant Smooth something something. Over the holiday gift set. And then I have the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer, which is very good. These foundations are the ones that I'm currently using. The one then back here I keep some of the ones that are darker or too light. Here I have Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, Neutrogena Healthy Skin, Makeup Forever HD, L'Oreal True Match Lumi, Dior Nude Air. This is my newest one, and I am really, really, really loving that one. And then Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which is also super beautiful. And this is a sample of this same foundation. Okay, and then I just pulled this next container up so you guys can see it. This one is Revlon Nearly Naked. I have another Neutrogena Healthy Skin in a darker shade. Another Makeup Forever HD in a darker shade. The Lumi in a darker shade. I definitely like to mix my foundations a lot because I found that, I mean, you're almost never the exact shade of one bottle. It's a freaking miracle when that happens. But anyway, then I have the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I also have a Neutrogena and BB cream from Maybelline. Okay, moving on to the next drawer. This drawer is a bit of a like hodgepodge kind of drawer. Here I have all of my concealers. I have, let's see here, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have a few of the Maybelline Lumi stick things, I don't know what they're called, in all different shades. And I actually do use them all. I have this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which is really good for under the eyes. I have the Benefit Boing Concealers in shades 1 and 2. CoverGirl and Olay collab. This is a corrector that they stopped selling. And this is a MAC Studio Finish Concealer. And here I have, this is my Laura Mercier. It's called Undercover Pot. Two different kinds of concealer. Clearly I liked one and not the other. Then I have Bobbi Brown color corrector, or just corrector, I'm not sure. And I have MAC Pro Longwear concealer and Revlon concealer. Okay, over here I have contour kits. So this one is a Z palette that I just kind of put together myself. They're all MAC products. I have MAC Emphasize is the white one, MAC Sculpt is the brown contouring shade, and then up on the right hand corner that is MAC Hush. It's a cream color base, so it's a nice like creamy highlight shade. I also have the Kevin Aquan contour book, which looks like this. The quality really is amazing. This is, if I could only keep one thing for contouring, it would be this book for sure. Last but not least, I have Anastasia contour kit. This is the, oh my goodness, this is the one that you like put together yourself. She has the ready-made ones, and then you can also buy one and pick out the colors yourself. I definitely prefer doing it this way. This next drawer down, I have my blushes, highlighters, and my face powders. I only have a couple face powders because I really don't use them very often, so I just keep them in here with my more like random blushes that don't fit anywhere else. Back in here, I just have some skincare samples because I didn't really have anywhere else where they would fit. In this container right here, these are my, let's see, some of my MAC blushes and NYX blushes. They just fit in there nicely. Here, again, I have a lot of my blushes and my face powders. So I have a couple of NYX blushes, a few of these Maybelline cream sticks. I really like those. Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I have this one from Hard Candy called Living Doll. That's a really good one from the drugstore. Just an Urban Decay blush sample down there. This is a little Tarte powder. This is Becca Blush in Gypsy. This is a beautiful blush. I love the Becca blushes, but they are pretty pricey. So right now I only have one. I do really, really love it though. This is Bella Bamba by Benefit. Kind of looks like NARS Orgasm, but just a little pinker and less gold. This is from Wet n Wild. It's in pearlescent pink. And then over here, I have a couple blushes from The Balm. So I have Frat Boy, which is like a peachy coral color. It's a matte shade. And then I have Cabana Boy, which is a shimmery berry kind of wine shade that's really nice for like fall and winter. Over back here, I just have the two powders that I use pretty often as opposed to the other ones that I like never touch anymore. This is by Bare Minerals. It's technically marketed as a concealer, but it's really more like a setting powder for your under eye concealer. It's called Well Rested, and it just really brightens up like the under eye area. It's really nice. That's pretty new to me. I love it. And then this is the NYX finishing powder in translucent, and this is, I know everyone says it's a dupe for the Make It Forever powder that's like $1 bajillion, and this one was not, and I love it. It's awesome. I haven't used the Make It Forever one, so I can't really speak to how close they are to one another, but I do really like that one. This is my MAC and Makeup Geek blush palette. I don't have them arranged by brand, I have them arranged by color. This is First Love from Makeup Geek. This is Dame by MAC. Head Over Heels from Makeup Geek. This is Blush Baby from MAC. And this one down here is Prism, also from MAC. And then over here on the other side, these are like my peachy corally shades. Up here on the top I have Spring Sheen by MAC. Right below that is Peaches by MAC, and then at the bottom there on the right hand side is Bliss from Makeup Geek. And then on the left side, this one here is Spellbound from Makeup Geek, and then there's Margin by MAC. And here I have my highlighter collection. This one is my newest baby. I'm sure you guys have all heard about this one. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill, and I'm keeping the packaging because it's adorable. This is Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer. It is so not a bronzer, it's a highlighter. It's from the drugstore. Drugstore has very few highlighters, let alone good ones. This one is really good. However, it is a little bit dark for my skin unless I'm tan. So I don't get a whole lot of use out of this, or not as much as I would like, but I do like having something that I can use in the summer. Over here I have MAC Cream Color Base in Pearl. This is Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Benefit What's Up. This is my first highlighter ever. I got it when I was doing my friend's makeup for her wedding. I used it on her and myself, and it kind of started my love affair with high-end makeup and highlighters especially. Anyway, this is from Smashbox. This is in the shade Shimmer. This is another really good one. Anyway, this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the liquid formula, also in Moonstone. This is another Becca highlighter. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed version of this color, Moonstone. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light. It's a really beautiful, more subtle highlight. This is probably my favorite. This is a Becca Skin Perfector in the poured version, which is just a fancy way of saying cream. This is in Pearl, which is a shade lighter than Moonstone, so it's the color of the Pearl, I guess. It's whiter than the MAC Cream Color Base, which is also called Pearl. This is more of a white gold, and this is a snowy white. And then last I have this MAC Luster Drops in the shade Pink Rebel. Obviously it's a liquid. It's really nice to mix in with your foundation or to put on under foundation for like a glowy, super glowy primer, or you can just dot on a little bit on your cheekbones, use it as a highlight, whatever. It's really pretty. Alright, so this is my lip drawer, and I also have just a couple fragrancy type things. I also have this empty, or mostly empty MAC palette with some MAC lipstick samples. They're from the same brand that I mentioned earlier, or the same company that I'll link below. There's just some fragrance samples that I've gotten from Sephora and places like that. Over here I've got some mini perfumes. These are all by Ralph Lauren. And then here are some perfume samples. And in here I just keep my chapsticks and baby lips, which are really the only chapsticks that I use now. So then I have all of my lipsticks in these two cases. Let me see if I can actually get this out of here. This is going to be tricky. Oh my god. Okay, you can kind of see it. This is by Allegory. Each one holds, let's see, 24 lipsticks. So in this first one here, I keep all of my Maybelline lipsticks. Clearly, I'm a pretty big Maybelline lipstick fan. I especially really like the Vivid ones, the Vivid collection, and then the matte collection, especially like the new colors that they came out with for the summer. And then over here I have, let's see, these are all Revlon lip butters. This is Revlon Cherries in the Snow, one of their classic cult classics. Classic cult classics, that was good. And then these two are by Rimmel. These two back here are from L'Oreal. They look good, but they smell like my grandma. These are my MAC lipsticks that don't fit in the case up top on my Vanity. These are my two Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks. They're okay. Over here I have the rest of my lip glosses. I don't really have a lot because I don't use them very much. The only ones that I really like are the MAC ones. I have these three. Yeah, I like these because they're really sticky and I don't feel like they're going to come off. I really hate that like goopy lip glossy feeling, and my husband really hates it too, so he like won't go near me if I'm wearing it, so I really don't wear them very often. And then this last section on the left here, this is basically just everything else lip that doesn't fit anywhere else. This is like a mini lipstick from Urban Decay in the shade F-Bomb. Such a fun name. This is from Clinique. This is the Almost lipstick in Black Honey, which is like my favorite lip product of all time, hands down. This one is about to run out, so I have a backup right here, and I don't think I've ever bought a backup for a lip product before. That's how much I love it. There are some lip pencils in here, not a whole lot, just a few from NYX, a couple from MAC. Like the lip glosses, I really don't use them too often. The only time that I really use them is when I'm doing like a dark, a really bold lip. Like I have Night Moth. This is Night Moth by MAC, which goes really well with Rebel lipstick.